Right now we're going to talk about recovering data from an AIX protected server. So here we go ahead and enter the InMage dashboard here. We can see that we have an AIX server and it is under protection. If I select it, we can see that we have a healthy RPO and we've got a healthy status of protection across the board. We can go into the plan details here. And what we're looking at in the plan details is it basically will identify which disk is under control. It's the H disk 1 is under protection. And we look at our RPO, or our recovery point objective, is right around a minute. Additionally to that, you can see that we're running a primary readiness check for a failover scenario, and we're also taking a consistency policy of that JFS2 file system on AIX every 30 minutes in this case. So what we want to do is we actually are going to connect into our AIX servers. Up here in the upper left-hand corner, we have kind of the source machine, where the lower right-hand corner represents a target machine. We'll just go ahead and list some files here. We're going to work in the data VG location today, and we list some of these files in here. And what we want to do is we're just going to create a disaster. And doing that, we're just going to remove some of these files here. And so you can see now that we've actually removed two files, in a sense creating a disaster. This could be a corruption event, it could be a delete like we've done here. And now the question is, how do we get that data back? So we can go ahead and initiate a failover, because we are replicating that data on this machine. If I do a list the disks, you can see that we've got dev vol01 is actually going representing our data VG group, and that's our HDA1 disk. If I can go to the target machine, I'll list that out as well. And you can see that H disk 1 is actually appears to be offline. The reason for that is it's receiving all of our replication changes right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to present that disk, and then we're going to bring it online so we can recover those files. To do that, we'll simply go into the web UI, and we'll grab this manage recovery scenario option that we have right here, and we're simply going to trigger this failover by selecting run. It tells us at what point in time we are going to recover that data to, and we simply select next, and we can go ahead and approve not only the readiness check but also the recovery process. So we'll go ahead and kick that off, and we'll let that run for just a moment or two, and then we'll be able to attach that file and recover that data. And here we are. You can see that we went through the readiness checks as well as we recovered that file system successfully. So now it's just a matter of attaching that file system so that we can use it. So I'm going to run a couple of quick AIX commands to recreate that volume group. Go through that recreate. Now we'll run a quick check command here. And you can see here in that data VG, you can see we have our LV00 log file as well as our LV01 with the actual data on. Now we just simply need to mount that file system. And now that that's mounted, we simply list our file systems, and you'll notice that we have that data VG available. We'll simply navigate to that. And you'll notice that the two file systems we deleted, the atest.txt and the data.txt, are available there, and we could certainly view any contents out of them. And as you can see, those files are there, and at this point it's simply a matter of copying those back into the production environment, and that's how you can quickly recover information with the InMage Scout protection of AIX.